And now it's time for Training Camp Today with Neil Roberts and the Minnesota Vikings.
The leading tackler for the past 2 years in Minnesota has become a common name for Viking fans. Chad Greenway joins us now. Chad, you're entering your 5th season. How do you continue to get better?
Well, it's just constantly working, being more consistent every year, every week. And if you can be consistent, then you're going to give yourself a chance, and that's where I'm trying to get.
Now, you've led the Vikings defense the past 2 seasons in tackles, but don't seem to get the national attention. How does that motivate you?
Well, it's good to be underrated. It's always nice to be under the radar, and that's kind of how I've always been in my whole career. And it's nice to be in that same position. I'll continue to try to thrive in that position and let the big names be big names. They're great players, and I'm just going to continue to work hard and try to get in.
So you are entering your 5th preseason now. How have you established a leadership role? How do you take that on?
Just, by being out there and put it on the field and put it on tape. I put the work in now. I put the years in, and we have a very veteran group, so there's a lot of leadership people out there. But as a linebacker, you want to step in and take that leadership role.
When we return, we will talk more with Chad about his South Dakota roots.
More rock, more roll. Four Bears Casino and Lodge is bringing you more of heavy metal's biggest stars. Vince Neil and LA Guns, live August 27th, 8 p.m. Tickets are $25 general admission, $30 reserved for those 21 and older. Get yours by calling 1-800-294-5454 or log on to fourbearscasino.com. Vince Neil and LA Guns, Friday, August 27th, only at Four Bears Casino and Lodge. Get wild, 4 miles west of Newtown.
With waterfowl hunting, you're trying to get the birds to come to you. You're picking the field, setting up the decoys, hiding in blinds, making the calls, trying to get their attention to make them come to you to get within range. That's where the real challenge lies. Rewarding experience to be a customer coming in, telling you their success story that you were able to help them out with. I'm Dave Aberle. I'm a waterfowl expert at Shields.
Shields. When it comes to gear, passion, and sports, we're right there with you. Visit any one of our locations or shields.com.
We're back with linebacker Chad Greenway. You're one of 3 players currently in the NFL from South Dakota. How special is that to you?
It's very special. It makes up my whole makeup as far as where I come from and who I am and how my parents raised me to get to this point. It was a long road starting a 9-man football, and now, getting to this point is a long road of a lot of work. For me, it's important just to prove to all kids that no matter where you come from, you can realize your dream.
All right, and you're from Mount Vernon High School, and this past winter you were special enough to get your jersey retired back home. What does that mean to you?
It was emotional. I was really extremely excited about that. In a setting like that, there's only 1,000 people in the gymnasium, but to me, it's all my closest friends and family from back home, and it was a really special moment for me and my family to be able to have that happen, and just realize that all that work I put in not only in high school but in college, and just to know that they were thinking about me and helping me and wishing me good well all the way.
All right, thanks, Chad. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, thanks.
If you miss any of the reports, check us out on trainingcamptoday.com. Until next time, for Neil Roberts, I'm Eric Manlove.
You've been listening to Training Camp Today, brought to you in part by Four Bears Casino and Lodge, Shields. We're right there with you, and by Grand International in Minot.